What inspired me to become a writer was reading. I always loved reading. I've been a reader my whole life. I have always loved being able to escape into that world of fiction. I think it's a magical place, and at some point I suppose I wanted to start building my own worlds. It's impossible to imagine winning the award. I can't imagine how I would feel. Finding my book a finalist is enough of a tremendous surprise and thrill. It's difficult to tell how much I took in when it was all actually happening and how much I have since pieced together or made up. There are times I recall that year of my life in bright snatches of mindless physicality, and I wonder if that's mostly how I did experience it. Stretching out my legs under the rough blanket as the early light coated the empty walls and the poster of Joni Mitchell greeted me, her face grave and faded. The ache of frost at the bus stop, the bus smells of exhaust and vinyl and sandwiches. Air zapping fresh as I ran to the creek, my toes blocks of cold in my shoes. The comfortable flow of Ian's voice, the bush flexing its great porous hide as we moved, tiny and blissfully unimportant, between its bristles. Maybe that's all that registered, and it was all the other stuff that ran on underneath, managing every now and then to surface into consciousness, but mostly embedding itself for later. And then there are times it seems to me that they were inescapable, the tensions of the adult world, the fraught and febrile aura that surrounded Ishtar and those in her orbit that whined and creaked like a wire pulled too tight. In and out she dips in my memory, wheeling like a star, cutting the chill, dank air of the farmhouse. Bleary with sleep, I pull back the rough fabric of the front curtain to glimpse her getting into one of the cars, the white puff of her breath in the grainy morning light, the sweep of her hair, the belt of her coat trailing. I am always just missing her.